I noticed that when some of these fraudulent people start making videos, in particular this fraud ex that I have, I'm going to say this to y'all right now. This dude is not my ex. He's never been my husband. He's never been even a real boyfriend. And what he says does not matter. Okay? That's the first off what I want to say. I dealt with them for, about 8 to some of them longer than that, right? And good morning, Stefan. The one thing that I want to tell you guys is do not let that shit go on and on for too long. Because the longer you allow a stalker or a person that is attached to you, if you put up with it too long, they will, because we all know that the stalker is going to eventually self-destruct, and they're probably going to end up either murdering their own family or either doing something crazy. They will kill you, right? They want to kill you. Especially if it's a spiritual stalker that may know a little bit of baby magic, and they cray, they cuckoo for fucking cuckoo puffs, and you going back and forth with them, and they a wannabe. And when you do something like spiritually defend yourself, when your spiritual defense is on point, and then they want to follow you around and show up at your fucking house. Let's talk about that. Okay? This is, first of all, when you first notice the stalking, or either a stupid person or either a religious person that is stalking you and waging war against you, and it doesn't matter if you're a witch or not. Even, I don't care if you're Christian, Muslim, Buddha, you practice Hinduism, it doesn't matter. Okay? If you have a stalker, do not let them continue to stalk you. You have to work towards end game. And end game for them sometimes is they are thinking about murdering you. And I've been dealing with that. I've been dealing with that fact because I can read people's minds and I can tap in really easily. The guy that's obsessed with me, he's mad at me. He's actually really, secretly, he's into men. He doesn't sleep with men, but he's into men. Okay? So I ain't got to worry about nothing. But he's into men. He hates women. And he's upset with me because I, as a woman, can make love to a man, and he has a problem with it, so he's very angry at me. Because I guess I made him feel like a man or something. It's very bizarre. Okay? So I've been sitting here, like, listening real quietly. The thoughts are going across his head to murder me, which means that, listen, you know what that means? That means ultimately that this is a very stupid and miserable person, right? Because I never think about murdering him. I never think about murdering him. I never think about going to his home. I never think about doing anything. Because as far as I'm concerned, he's dead to me. It's over. I don't want anything to do with him. I was trying to be friends with him, really. He didn't realize he was in the friend zone, but I couldn't tell him that I didn't actually consider him to be my man for real. You know what I'm saying? And he tries to use everything to convince himself and everybody else. What y'all don't realize is that every single because I tattooed his name on myself, which has no power, gives him no power. That was all those tattoos were done in 2019 and 2020. Otherwise, after that, it was over between me and him.